Guys, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Yeah. So, when you found out you're pregnant, reaction from... Right, so first of all, did you shit yourself or not?
Yeah, I cried a little bit.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, where's the bottle of wine? What do I do?
No, so I missed my period. And then I was like... oh, this obviously ain't normal, is it? I was just like, something's happening here. But then you still get period pains. And I was like...
oh,
yeah,
do you?
You still feel like you're having a period, but you're not getting it. So you're like, something's wrong. And then I feel like I kind of knew, like, after I missed it by one day, because mine's very, like, bang on. Like, she's a regular bitch, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she
and
is.
Then, yeah,
she's
like,
in time.
She's bang on time. But yeah, I waited about 4 days and I'm like, listen, I'm giving you a chance to show yourself here. And just like nothing was happening. So I was just like, oh, better get a pregnancy test or 5. So I done them and I took 3.
Was he there when you did them or not?
No, he was up in London. I was in Essex. I was by myself.
And did he know that you thought maybe you were pregnant?
No, I didn't tell him. I knew for 3 days before I told him.
The anxiety, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm getting heartburn. Jesus Christ.
No, literally, oh, fucking hell, don't talk about heartburn. That's all I've had. That's all I've had, yeah. But no, so I done them. And then, you know, on Clear Blue, well, I don't know if you know, but you might know.
I don't know.
No.
But yeah, go ahead.
No, of course not. But obviously, them loading bars take ages, didn't they? And then it come up and it was like, waiting. Pregnant. I was like, oh, shit. But I was just like,
Oh my God.
I think I was just in pure shock for absolutely ages. But then I like cried a little bit. But I weren't like sad. It was more like I'm shaking, shock. Because I was like, that wasn't really meant to happen.
But did you think before this, like, if I get pregnant, maybe I will keep it? Or was that, do you not even think about it?
No, we had a conversation before. We was like obviously I feel like if you're in a relationship, you just talk about kids generally, don't you? And he was like, oh, I'd like to be in the house when we have a kid. He was like, I'd keep the baby with you as long as we're in a house and settled. And we did have the house. Do you know what I mean?
Recipe,
like, I don't know. It was never really a conversation to ever not have it.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
True. So what was his reaction?
Faith,
no.
So I went up to London and obviously he didn't know. So I'm bringing all these bags.
You didn't even text him?
No.
I'd have been like, we've got to have an emergency meeting quick.
No, I was completely normal because he had so much Simon filming. Because usually he's at my house in Essex all the time. It was like this one particular week, he's just in London constantly.
Of course.
So he had Simon filming, but it weren't like little bits. It was like full, like, so I think JJ's show was like at the O2 or something. So they pre-record like Simon Sunday. So they had like 4 in a row and they're long days filming. So I was like, well, I don't want him to be distracted because if he is upset, then I've fucked him for filming a little bit. But anyway, I went up there and then he was running his bath, so he's bollock naked, right?
Back to how it started,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, literally. And then he was like, so what's changed in the Kelly household? And I was just sitting with my legs crossed on his bin.
On his bin?
I wasn't on his bin, I was on his bed. I don't know why I said bin. But I was sitting on his bed with my legs crossed and he went, so what's changed in the Kelly household? And I must have gone like a little like eyebrow raise or something because I was like, well, knock me up.
You knocked me up.
A little bit of a change. And then he gets quite paranoid. Like if he can see something, he's like, what? Like,
You've
what's
cheated.
happened? Yeah. Probably, yeah. No, I'm joking.
The complete opposite. You're like,
no,
well.
Yeah, no, not at all. But yeah, no. It's just, I don't know. What was it? I get so tongue-tied when I talk sometimes.
Don't worry,
I go
me
100
too.
miles
I'm
an
always
hour
stuttering.
and then I fucking forget where I've blooming left off. But yeah, no, so what's changed? Come in, and then he was like, what is it? You got to tell me. And I was like, no, it's nothing. Like, don't worry. He was like, no, you made a face. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. Like, it's chill, bruv. Don't worry about it. Like, go have your bath. And then he was like, tell me. And I was like, okay. Like, because he's not going to drop it.
Yeah.
So I was like, go get my suitcase. Because, you know, I've got to bring a suitcase to London. I ain't carrying that. It's heavy. Brought it in. And then it's like a little Thomas Sabo bag in there. Brilliant. So it's the only gift bag I had, right? So I put it in there. And then I was like, right, open that bag. And he went, oh, times 50, right?
I'd be like, I didn't have to take that. Do you know what I mean?
No, because we were so careful, so it shocked both of us. It's like, how's that happened?
So I'm doing it now. Oh, God, no.
No one said no, but he was like, how? He was like, because obviously boys don't want to be careful. They don't want to rap, you know? But made him do it.
Good for you. Look where that ended up anyway, though.
Yeah, it's gone well. Yeah, I'm suing. If I knew what brand we used, they'd be getting a strong letter. But no, he was like, oh. And then he kind of hid behind his bathroom door, like talking to me. So he's like clinging onto it. And then he was like, right, okay. And we were standing there for like an hour. He was like, how's this happened? I was like, bro, I don't know. I don't know.
I missed that class at school.
Yeah, literally.
I
I don't know. But yeah. And then he had plans to go out with his friends in the evening still. So I was like, listen, just go. Like, it might be good for you to have a drink, whatever. Talk about it.
Yeah.
If you want to, with someone. I think he told Charlie, and that's the only person he told. And then he come home, obviously a bit tipsy, and he was like, no, I want to be a dad. He was almost crying. He was like, I want to be a dad. He was like, I can't think of anyone else I'd want to do this with. Like, it's secured everything. Like, you're the only person that I'd want to get pregnant, have this life with, blah, blah, blah. So
that is so cute. If that was one of my ex-boyfriends, I'd be like, fucking get rid of it now, you silly bitch. I'm like, hang on. Why is it my fault?
Yeah, okay, like, how does that involve me? I'm dipping.
Your parents fine as well?
So we was scared to tell my parents. We was like his mum and her partner. We was had no fear of telling because they're quite a small family. It's literally just the three of them. But my family, there's 6 of us in one household.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
your washing machine must be fucking packed on a weekly basis.
Mate, it's huge.
That's
it's
insane.
A big washing machine, yeah.
Sorry, back to what you're saying.
That's all right, yeah. But so I found out, which is like angel numbers, on the 2nd of the 2nd, 22.
Oh,
yeah,
what a
and
day.
Then, yeah, I know. And then I told them on the 22nd of the 2nd, 22. But I didn't know. I actually didn't. Because I wanted to tell them the day before. And then Aoife was like, no, we can't do it. But I bought a baby grow, had a box. And then I bought a baby grow, put it in there. And I bought really cute boots because it was my mum. Yeah, she's the one that's like got to be married first.
Oh, really?
Like, a bit old fashioned. Marriage first. Obviously, been together like at this point like under a year. So it's like.
Oh, was it under a year?
Yeah, when I fell pregnant, it's been over a year now. But
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, when I fell pregnant, it was under a year.
Shit.
Yeah, but yeah, so I put little cute boots in there, and then I put a scan picture, and then I put like blue and pink like shredded decorative paper on it.
Cute.
Done the box, but then I made riddles. So I gave my mum and dad, because I had to do this in like a way that they'd take to it softly.
Yeah.
Instead of just going, I'm pregnant, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You've done that for.
Yeah, you've ruined your life.
Yeah. My parents are like,
yeah, literally. But so I thought of a nice way to do it. And I got riddles for my 3 brothers. So I did the same one for them. And it's what has a shower but doesn't get wet.
Like a baby shower.
That's the one, Grace. That's
I'm really impressed with myself that I try. I know.
But it was that on the front of the card, and then it had like a little peg, like again, tiny teeny pegs, and then in the inside it said, "See you in October 2022." So my brother guessed it first. My middle brother, he went, a baby. After like my little brother,
monotone.
After my little brother was sitting there going like a shower bottle, a shower scrub, like, and I was just like. Are you joking?
In October,
yeah, but literally,
you're not washing till
my
then?
My little brother just went, I don't know, bar of soap. That was his first guess. And Ethan went, should we get the box? And I went, just wait.
Just calm down.
Wait. But he's sitting there fiddling his fingers, pulling his trousers because he's so nervous.
I can imagine him going red as well, like sweating.
Yeah, honestly, he does. But my dad was kind of sitting there. After he read the question, they had another riddle, and that was like a really soft, nice one. I can't remember. It's too fucking long. But they had, it was a gentle one for them. So they didn't get... Again, we're trying to get positive reactions here.
Vibes
we're training the mind here.
Yeah.
But my dad, after my little brother went, what as a shower doesn't get wet? My dad went, and I was like, he knows. Like, he's not going to ruin the riddle for everyone, but he knows. Yeah. And I kept looking at him like, shit.
Give us a smile or something.
This?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. And then, after Leon, my brother, guessed baby, Ethan got the box, and I said, give it to mum. Mum can open it. She went, and she was stuck like that for a good 10 minutes before she said anything.
That's stressful though. I'd be like, what's the reaction then?
Well, luckily everyone else joined in. So my dad got up and he was like, that's amazing news.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Mate, that's exactly what I
Christ.
done. That's exactly what I done. But he got up and he was like, I want it to be October now. And I was like, oh my God, because I've had anxiety for like pure 20 days.
Yeah, you're shaking.
And then my little brother got up straight away, gave me a hug.
Aww.
My older brother just sat there deep in laugh on a sofa. Like he didn't do much. And my other middle brother, he was eating his like burgers, his dinner at time. He just sat there like He went, oh, I'm not ready for this.
He's not even having the baby.
Literally, that's what I was like. But he couldn't eat for like 2 hours. He was like,
You've
put it
ruined
down
his
in fact,
lunch.
I have.
Livid.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know what to do with baby.
But was your mum like fine with it after that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I think she was a bit like in shock. She was like, right, for like a good 3 days.
Oh, really? Like days? Shit.
Yeah, when Ethan had to go home the next day, which was great for me. So he went home, and then I obviously got the quiz, and she was like, but she had like best interest at heart. She's obviously making sure I'm well looked after. She's like, are you sure like this is the person you want to be with? Like, this is your life now. And she was like, as long as you're happy.